welcome back to Instapot with Poonam. This looks a little bit overwhelming, but we're gonna make something called falafel, and everything kind of here helps you assemble it, but don't get too scared. It's really easy, and we're gonna show you how to do it. But falafel is a really great food to have. It's chickpeas based, so you get like some good nutrition. You can build it with whatever veggies you want. You can get a lot of vegetables in this dish, but it's one of my favorite things to eat, and we wanted to show you how to do it. So let's go ahead and run through your ingredients so you know what you need. So we have chopped onions, some chopped fresh parsley, garbanzo beans. These are from the can. We have salt, ground cumin. We have black pepper. We have, I can't remember, chili powder. And then we have ground coriander powder and ground garlic. For your tzatziki sauce, we have chopped cucumbers, some lemon juice, yogurt, salt, garlic, and some tahini paste. I usually find this you can find it anywhere now actually. I found it at Walmart, I found it at Kroger, at your local Indian store you'll find it as well. You'll also need some chickpea flour, and that's more to make the actual falafel part. For assembly, you can do just lettuce. I like to use spinach just because it has more iron, so it's nutritionally better. And then tomatoes and some pita pockets. So you get the pockets so that you can actually fill the middle of it, because sometimes you can get the flat pitas and there's not an opening to fill it. You'll need a bowl, spoon, spatula, and utensils. Maybe a little bit of water when you're making the falafel balls, but we'll see if we need that. And then a food processor, if you have one, or a blender, or a smaller food processor is fine too. And then you'll also need your panyanam pan. So we're taking a break from the IP today, and you'll need your panyanam pan, and I'll show you what that looks like when we go to the stove for that part, and you'll get to see what that looks like. So to get started, you're gonna take your garbanzo beans or chickpeas, and you're gonna throw that in here. And then your parsley. And this smells so good after you blend it all up. Onions. Garlic. And then it's dump and go with everything else. So first what I like to do is just try to pulse it, and let's see if we need any water at all. I don't think that we'll need too much, but we'll pulse it and see if that is necessary. If I can get my lid on properly. There we go. So you can pulse it. Sometimes you don't need it. I'm just going to check the consistency real quick and take the stuff from the sides. I think we're going to go a little bit longer. All right, I think we're good. So now you're going to take your mixture and put it in the bowl. So I'm just going to transfer it to the bowl in just a second. Oops. Okay, so now that you have your mixture in your bowl, you're going to take the flour, the chickpea flour, and you're going to add kind of as you go to see how much you need to make it a little bit more stiff and not as soft. I'm going to add just a little bit more. It all depends on the type of beans that you buy and how the mixture all works out, but just kind of play with it. You don't want it to be too loose. You want it to be a little bit firm, so when you're making the balls, it'll bound together or bind together. All right, I think we're good with that part. So we're gonna move over to the stove. Okay, everyone, so we came over to the stove. We're using the banyan pan, so this is what it looks like. I love this thing. It works for so many things, but I've turned the stove on a very low heat. I've put some oil in there to warm up. And then what we're gonna do with that mixture that we made for the falafel ball, you're gonna actually scoop the mixture and drop it into each slot of this pan. And you're gonna make the little balls for your falafel. All right, everybody, so we let it cook for a few minutes, and definitely close it because you want the chickpeas on the top to also close. But just kind of check it, and you'll see that it'll get more stiff, and that's when you can turn them in order to finish up this piece of making the falafel. All right, so while the falafel balls are actually cooking, what I usually like to do is make the tzatziki sauce. So you're gonna take the cucumbers that we had cut up and just mix a few things. The lemon, the yogurt, salt, and garlic. I'm gonna run over and get a new spoon. I accidentally used the wrong spoon for you guys. And then you're gonna take your tahini paste and you're gonna mix them in here. It's a little bit stiff at the bottom, but you have to dig deep. This is my favorite. It's so yummy. And then, oops, just mix that up. All right, and we're ready to go. All right, so our falafel balls are done. We got them from the banyan pan, put them in a little plate. Now it's time to assemble your pita. So I like to do it, everyone has their own preference, but I like to put the tzatziki sauce first and then fill it up. And you can see if you can smush some. Your pita may tear, but that's okay. It's always more fun to eat when it's messy. Then I put a little bit more of this sauce. Put the spinach or lettuce, whichever you favor. Tomatoes. And in this one, I don't know if more will fit, but we'll try to fit maybe one or two more in here. And then you can top it off with a little bit more of this to make it moist when you eat it. And then some people like spicy food. And so if you do, then there's always sambal powder that you can, or sambal sauce, sorry, that you can put on top. Or green chilies, whatever you like. And you are ready to eat your falafel. Didn't take very long. Remember, while you're making the falafel ball, you could actually be making the tzatziki sauce as well as chopping up your veggies. So it's not like it takes forever to make the falafel. But I hope you do enjoy it. I kind of think I want to take a bite out of this. So I'm going in. So yummy. All right. Well, my mouth is full. But I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm going to go eat some more falafel. Share your photos. Try it out. Let us know how you liked it. And we will see you later.